As I mentioned before, I've got a Signature Pro and a normal Signature. This is Signature Pro that's downstairs. So just going to give you an idea of what they do. So this is it, obviously hoovering downstairs in the dining room. So what it does is it just, first of all it might be pretty noisy. So what it does is it basically scans the room. So you kind of need that amount of space really at the dock, the infrared dock. And what it does is it just scans the room, and what it does is it'll start going all the way around the outside edge. So like I said, they go pretty close to the corner. They're not perfectly into the corners, but you can see it gets pretty close in there. And they can go up some pretty difficult corners. So as you can see, look, it's getting pretty close to the edge there. This is why they're good hoovers, but they're not perfect. The profile means they're pretty good at going under furniture. As you can have a look, you know, it's a pretty small profile. They're pretty thin devices, you know, look under the radiator. Profile wise, it's about that deep. So as you can see, it just goes all the way around the outside of the room. You can see the track marks from where it's been round today. You can see the kind of tram lines in the carpet and where it's been. So it does have a decent level of suction. So I'm not going to follow it around as it does the whole room, but as you can see, it does a really good job. So it's systematic. It'll go around the whole of the outside, and then what it'll do is it'll then do the inside in zigzags. So sorry, almost in layering it over each other. When it gets to the corner, it's quite clever because it can raise its back end up. You can see the stopper's coming up. So it finds a stopper and then it goes round it. It's pretty dark in this room. It's getting dark tonight, so struggling to kind of see what's going on. But you get the idea. The hoover goes all the way around and does a pretty fine job. You can see tracks where it's been, and then once it's finished, it'll obviously return to its dock and play a little tune to let me know it's finished its job. It's pretty close to the chairs. Unfortunately in here, well, we don't really use this room much, but the gap under the chairs is actually just too tight for it to get under, so it goes and does the rest of the bits. But we can move the chairs out on other days, or put them on top of the table if we want it to do under there. The exhaust port, they improved on this model of Neato, because they put the exhaust port facing angling up a bit at the back. Because what was happening before on wooden floors was it was basically, when it was doing the tracks, it would be blowing light debris out of its own way, which is obviously a negative to the design. And there are new models than these, but for the price and the functionality that you get in these, it's definitely worth looking at these if you haven't got the budget for the newer models. But there you go, you can see it going all the way around the edge. So I'm not going to run the whole thing. Just wanted to kind of give you an idea of how they move, how they sound. Not too noisy. Probably sounds worse on the video than it is, but no louder than a normal hoover. Anyway, we're gonna leave it there. Actually, let's see if it'll let me. Apologies for the darkness of the video, guys. So I mean, pretty clever. I mean, it's negotiated that really well. And what it does when it gets really close, it just, can't see on the video, but it just wiggles its bum and walks itself backwards and docks itself up. So what I did over there was I basically cancelled the cleaning and told it to return back to its station, so it recovers its position and it drives back to where it came from. So when it completes its cleaning or it needs to recharge, it does the same process without me having to press a button. So I hope that was of use. Like I said, I really recommend these hoovers. They actually do a decent job. They've reduced the amount of cleaning we have. You know, having a 4-bedroom house, having 2 kids, it's really helped and keeps our carpets in a tip-top condition for longer. So hope you like my review. Any questions about the Neatos, because I've had them every year now, just fire away and I'll do my best to help you out and answer them. Cheers guys, bye.